Hi, I'm back. We're going to continue on with our talk about the coronavirus. Um, this won't be as scary as the first part or as confusing, I hope, but we don't know a lot about the coronavirus so far. So we're going to talk about how you can stay healthy and happy throughout all of this crazy time. And we're going to start by talking about ways to protect ourselves from the coronavirus. First of all, we talked about that there is really no vaccine for the coronavirus yet. A vaccine, if you remember, we may have talked about it. Those are those shots that you get when you're a baby, little vaccines, okay? They keep you from getting diseases such as epidemics or pandemics, a lot of the things that we got. I told you last time that when I was a kid, I got some diseases like whooping cough, for example, and measles that you guys don't get now because they developed vaccines for them. And a vaccine is when you get a shot and it in the needle there, those tiny little bits of the disease actually go into your body, into your arm, where you get your shot or wherever, and those little tiny bits go in, and then they don't make you sick because right away, your immune system, which we talked about before, that's where your white blood cells come out in your blood. They are your little warriors. They come out and they attack those little diseases. Those little diseases go in there. Here's the little disease. The little germ goes in, and here comes the white blood cells. And the white blood cells and all of your other parts of your immune system work together to fight and get rid of those germs. They kill those germs. They just attack them as soon as they get into your body. Because your little white blood cells are going around in your blood all the time and they're saying, oh my gosh, what is this? Something that shouldn't be here. Uh-oh. So they come and they attack. And so even though we do not have the vaccine now, we are working all the time trying to get something like that. So you should be really, really careful. These are called your defensive cells, okay? Defensive cells. They defend you. Okay, so what are you going to do? It's going to take maybe a year, possibly that long, before we can get a vaccine for this. So we have to take care of ourselves now, though, not a year from now. So one of the things you've probably heard about on TV, you've probably heard these words, people are talking about social distancing, which all the grown-ups are learning how to do it, and kids should do it too. Social distancing means when you are staying far away from other people who might have the disease, the coronavirus. Even people who don't seem like they're sick. If you do have to go out of your house and you see other people, don't go close to them because, I mean, they may be your friends, they may be your family that you haven't seen in a long time. But if you go over there and you shake their hand or you hug them or something, what if they have the sickness? And you may not know it because they may not seem like they're sick. But see, this person here has all these little things floating around him that are supposed to be germs. They might cough on you or something. So just to be safe, even though you're not being mean to other people, you should stay a little bit apart from them, a little bit away from them, so you can keep your social distancing. Okay? And the next thing is, what else can we do besides social distancing? Okay, we should be aware of germs. Okay, how do germs get around anyway? Okay, if someone sneezes or coughs, like this guy right here, their germs go into the air and travel around wherever they're standing. Okay, if a person gets germs on their hands, like if you cough or sneeze into your hand, you've got germs right there on your hand. And then you touch the table, or you touch a doorknob, or you touch your phone, or you touch your TV remote, all kinds of surfaces you touch with your hand, those germs are going to go onto those surfaces. Okay, and those germs are alive. Remember, germs are little viruses. A virus is a live piece of something. You can't see it with your eyes. You can only see it with maybe a magnifying glass, but mostly like a microscope. they're almost invisible. So germs will be on your hands and you won't even see them. Your hands will look clean, but they're not clean. And you touch those things, they go onto the things you touch. Okay? So how do you get rid of that? Well, you gotta wash your hands, right? Wash your hands with soap and water. Okay? If you wash your hands and your face a lot too with soap and water, the germs will come off of your hands, okay? And if you use hand sanitizer, those germs will come off of your hands because the doctors tell us that the coronavirus will break up and go away with soap and water. So the more we do that, the safer we're going to be. We just keep them safe, okay? All right, now, the next thing you can do, I'm sorry, I got my pictures here. Okay, if you have germs on your hands, don't touch your face, okay? I've got a little picture here, if you can see it. It says, never put your fingers in your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, okay? It's called the T-zone because it goes like this. T, t, a T. Cross your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Because how do the germs, if you have germs on your hand, how do they get in your body anyway? Well, because if you touch your eye, it's an opening. There's a little hole inside your eye. You can put your finger on your eye and the germ can go straight inside your eye and get into your body, just like that, even though you may not know you're doing it. So if you're rubbing your eyes and you haven't washed your hands, that's a good way for any kind of germs. Not even just the coronavirus, but cold viruses, stomach viruses, bacterial infections. If something has germs on it, like food has germs on it or something, and it's not washed off and cleaned, it can go from your hand to your eyes to your nose. You obviously don't touch your nose very much. Don't put your fingers in your mouth. That's a tricky one for some people, I know. But if your fingers have those nasty germs on them, remember what those look like. Yuck. They will go in your mouth and they will go down in your throat. They will go in your glands inside your mouth. We've talked about your mouth. We're going to learn more about that in the future. We're going to start talking about the human body pretty soon. So you're going to learn more about it. But trust me, it goes into your mouth. Okay? And if you share food with other people, you can also share their germs. If someone takes a bite of a sandwich and then you take a bite of their sandwich, those germs are on that bread or whatever, it goes right back in your mouth again. It can happen. If you use somebody else's fork or somebody else's spoon, that can be really dangerous because a lot of germs will live on those metal surfaces. A cup, a glass, same thing. Water bottles. Don't drink somebody else's water bottle. That's a big warning. We try not to let people do that in school, and we try not to do that anytime. But even if it's your family, don't share with them because you don't need to share germs. You can share love and share fun with your family, but don't share germs with them. And even towels. If you're using towels, try to use different towels if you're taking like a bath or something than the rest of your family. Other things you can do to keep yourself safe is, and here we go again, we're always talking about this, eat healthy food. It really does work. It can't kill the germs once they get in your body, but healthy food can keep your immune system going. Remember those little defensive cells in there that are working to keep you safe all the time so no bad things can get inside of your body where they don't belong? Well, all kinds of healthy food, fruits, vegetables especially, those kinds of foods can make your body stronger. Vitamin C, if you take extra vitamin C, it fights germs inside your body. And drink a lot of water. Milk is good too. Well, milk, anything that's healthy for you is good to help make your system a lot stronger. But if you drink a lot of water, that can also keep you healthy because water, liquids will go in your body, and water comes out of your body too. It cleans out everything inside your body and when you drink water. So drink a lot of water, as much as you can, even when you're not sick. But when you're sick especially, drink a lot of liquids and try to rest. If you don't feel well, stay sitting, stay lying down. Take a rest sometimes. Don't run around if you don't feel good, because it makes you feel worse. Another thing you can do, and I don't know if anybody's much has done this, but sometimes you can do something called gargling. Gargling is when you have little germ pieces back in your throat sometimes. It can cause you to have bad breath like they talk about on commercials. But germs can also be very bad. If they're in the back of your throat, they can get into your body. But if they're there, you can wash them away by doing something called gargling. Maybe some of you do it. Some people can't do it. It's a little tricky. Somebody in your house might be able to teach you how to gargle if you want to try it. You can use a glass of warm water with salt in it, which doesn't taste too good, but it's really good about washing things out of your throat. Or you can use some mouthwash, Listerine or something in your house. There's all different kinds of things you can use to gargle with that your family could help you with if you want. You take it in your little glass of water, like this little girl's doing here. You put it in your mouth, but you have to close off your throat. You're not going to swallow the stuff that you gargle with. You put your head back, and you try to cut off that, and you just keep that. I can't do it for you here, but someone will have to show you. You move that around in your mouth, and you swish it out, and you spit it out in the sink. And that's how you gargle, and it can also help keep you healthy. And the next one is going to be, you should know this. I hope you know this. Do not pick your nose. Hey, just saying. Because if you pick your nose, you know what happens. That's one of the germiest things you can do. Most of you don't do that. I hope you never do that. That's very bad for spreading viruses like coronavirus. And the last thing I want to say to you is that we need to stay calm. And before we get together with our friends and stuff, we have to be smart, not scared. Okay, remember, your parents, your doctors, your teachers, all of us are here to take care of you, to help you, to keep you from getting sick if we can. And we don't have all the answers. Nobody has all the answers to this. It's a scary thing. And for that very reason. But we do know a lot that we can help you with. So ask adults around you if you need any help or if you're confused about any of this stuff. You can always ask me questions too. You can call me up, you can email me, you can talk to me when I talk to you on Friday. You can ask me any questions you want about all this confusing stuff. Okay, so your immune system actually works best if you are calm, if you are brave, and if you focus on positive things. That works for adults too. The calmer you are, don't stress out, don't be scared, the healthier you are. Your body stays strong, and your body can fight things like this. Even if you did get it, your body will fight it. Remember, most people are going to get better. Almost everyone is going to get better if they get it. A lot of people will never get it. You will probably never get it. But don't worry, no matter what, you will be fine, okay? And we're going to take care of you. So try to have fun, and remember, things are going to go back to normal. And for right now, I'm going to be talking to you on these videos, and we'll be talking to each other doing lessons online. I can't wait to start that next week. So this is my video for this week, and I will be talking to you sometime on Friday, and you will have a little quiz on these things, and we'll go over there and do that together. And I hope that you have understood this and that you will enjoy it, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Oops. Sorry. Bye-bye.